So I wanted to talk about meditation and repression. I've been meditating for many years, and my practice is constantly changing and evolving. Sometimes my sits are easy, most of the time they're difficult, but I continue to practice because I know its benefits. One of the greatest challenges for me has been letting go of really intense thoughts and emotions, and I think this is common, but it's always been in my nature to dive as deep as I can go, and that's partly because of curiosity, and it's also partly because I know and have experienced how harmful repression can be, and I don't want to consciously engage in any form of repression in or out of my practice. At the same time, I know that meditation is not the time to analyze. That's what therapy is for. So it's been a really great challenge for me to learn what to do when these really intense thoughts and emotions grab me and demand my attention while I'm in practice and am resisting indulging in them. So I spoke with a friend of mine about this. He's a psychotherapist and a long-time Vipassana meditation practitioner. And he framed it in a way that was really helpful for me, and so I thought I'd share his words with you as well. He said, "My understanding of repression is that it's a largely unconscious phenomenon that can either be adaptive, in the sense of being overwhelmed and therefore repression saves us, or it can be a disaster in terms of it launching elsewhere in the body, so to speak. But the moment of choice, when thought arises, appealing or unappealing as it is, that actually is not my understanding of repression, because it's a conscious choice made in the moment to select one preference over the other and to say, no, I'm going to go back to the breath rather than go there. So if you're fully aware, there's no repressive quality to it at all." It's funny how 100 people can say basically the same thing, and then one person will say it in just that perfect way that resonates. And that's kind of what happened here. Those words hit home for me and changed my practice enormously. So I've kind of accepted that I'm the type of person who will always enjoy diving deep into emotion and analyzing, and often in my work that's great, but in meditation that's kind of not the point. As urgent as they feel, thoughts can wait, and most are repetitive and untrue anyhow. So we can use this awareness in our practice to strengthen new muscles and choose. Do we want to continue being led by our emotions and discursive thoughts, or do we want to begin practicing how to say no, not now? It's taken me a long time to learn that letting go of thoughts and emotions isn't denial, but rather an active choice. So my hope is that if you've experienced any of these same challenges that I have, this helps you somewhat. I'd love to hear about your own experiences, so please come over to the blog and share them, because we can all learn from each other. See you soon.